It's Vayne top!
Whoa, no, you didn't just...
Through that forced shot. That's not good.
He's got to flash out of there, you have to think. No real way for anyone to get near him. Flashes away from the captive audience. Here's Hylissang with a flash forward, though, and now Nukeduck tries to come up to help his support. The Guardian will proc, but eventually that is going to be a very dead Mithy. Well out of position. Good stuff from Fnatic.
Yep, trying to get Agent Mithy out of the backline, but unfortunately too little too...
But maybe Kold will spot Broxah out here. He knows he's on the Wolves, has the blast gun, going to jump in. Broxah still has the flash if he can get away, but already Kold takes him. The Halo Blade's doing work in the jungle.
Exactly that. The amount of burst that came out from constantly lock her down, but they haven't been able to do that so far as Gano hanging around the bot side of the map.
Mithy locked up underneath, against the bush here, going to jump away, has the heal as well. Ignite ticking, not quite enough, but Rekkles will flash forward for the kill. Patrik able to answer with some damage of his own, but it's not quite enough to chunk out anyone from Fnatic.
On the Raptors as well, the river entirely belongs to them. They have pressure in mid, very clean setup, and it results in an uncontested Drake.
And I agree, it's a beautiful setup from Origen, but it's over a Cloud Drake, you know.
He was worried that Bwipo was going to land the Q at the very end, but he didn't even need to use it. Now Alphari's in some serious trouble.
Broxah comes in the invis, there's the disdain. Alphari going to fall. Fnatic pick up that third kill of the game.
The flash disdain combo from the Urgot coming out as well. If you do it correctly, it can actually initiate faster.
Towards the bot side of the map.
Kold's on his way down as well. There's the counter TP. Bwipo in here. Nemesis as well. It looks like Mithy's the one to be caught out. Hylissang coming down as well. Mithy will be sacrificed for the team. Nukeduck still pushing in that mid lane, trying to take the tower as quickly as possible.
But Fnatic do keep their bot tier 1 alive. They will have the most convincing bot lane of summer last split. We'll see if they can return to form this split as Mithy once again caught out.
Furby on death comes out, curtain call as well, but already they've turned it onto Hylissang. Mithy puts up the wall, Broxah having to run away, Nukeduck flashing forward, they're just going for this, the fight continues, here comes the hero's entrance, but can they save Broxah in time? Just about alive, Nemesis looking for the taunt, but Nukeduck's just going to open up hell and put Silver Bolt after Silver Bolt into the back of the Galio to turn around for Bwipo, and Rekkles takes down Patrik, puts him in his spot, and that is a great turnaround for Fnatic. Tower falls down towards the bottom lane, Alphari gets it, the fight continues as Bwipo pushes forward, but I think Origen should get out alive.
And Nemesis managed to turn that fight around, and Rekkles finished it off. I actually think that was a great engage from the Galio to reposition himself.
Nukeduck now needs to be careful as Broxah makes his way up top side.
Broxah sneaking in behind Kold and Nukeduck. It would be a 3v2 if they take the fight. Maybe here comes the engage. Hylissang on Nukeduck. Nukeduck turns it onto Rekkles straight away. Rekkles done! He's gone! Now Broxah's going to join the party, but you can't get the isolation down, and Broxah knocked away with the condemn! Put back! Slapped aside by Nukeduck, and Origen take 2.
And Kold showed how much damage this Zinj
blown up.
Engage onto Nukeduck. This would be a massive 2v3. Hasn't got any mana though, can't get away. The taunt's gonna land, shut down by Rekkles. Long range shot from him.
And that's a big shutdown that just went into the hands of Rekkles. Again, if we can still already be looking to utilize the manual to then set up a clean Baron take, whereas Origen just want to deny vision to find picks, find skirmishes, because they want to force Fnatic into these situations where they can't optimize the full power of their 5v5.
One of the advantages of the
multiple lanes with the Vayne and the Swain that are very strong duelists, but we actually see Kold going in right now.
Mithy and Patrik coming in from the top side of this fight as well. Nukeduck rolling forward with the tumble. Hylissang, he's just dead. You just can't do it. Thank you very much, and that has to be a setup for Baron now.
And a lot of the pressure was simply because Urgot
and from Nemesis as well, so big gains for Origen.
And now that alleviates so much pressure. Now we just heard that Vedius was talking about
flash away from Bwipo as well. That's 2 summoners from him now.
The turnaround.
They open up the encore for Fnatic. They turn onto Alphari, but he puts the demonic ascension, and now he's a big tank in the front line. Kold almost goes down. Bwipo pops the stopwatch, but he's going to fall very quickly. You have to think. Nemesis there, Bwipo down, and now Origen continues to push forward. Alphari taking up so much. Hylissang's finally joined the fight, but no one's on Nukeduck. Rekkles gets a shot in, but it's not enough to take down the mid laner for Origen. Ends up being a 1-for-0 trade. Hylissang still getting chased down.
To the kill.
Alphari flashes in. That's another kill. And Broxah, Fnatic, Rekkles, Nemesis, they can't do anything.
He is looking at coming up from the flank. I don't think he's gone through any vision.
3,000 HP left on the Baron.
Now they know,
Mithy's going to hit the Q onto him. Patrik jumps across the wall. Broxah has to jump away, but he's already done for. And now the Baron can be secured by Origen. They took the time they needed. They read the manual. They took it step by step. And in 27 minutes, they secure the Baron.
And it's going to be...
Maybe it's enough, but then Origen go for the turnaround. Mithy and Alphari acting as the front line, just focusing down a single member in Bwipo. But now we see another fight in mid.
Fnatic going all in. They know they only have 1 shot to do it. Alphari goes golden, and now Fnatic have to get on the back foot because already there's so much damage coming out, and Nukeduck hasn't even joined the party yet. He sets a load of Rekkles, throws it back. Can't quite get the kill. The curtain's open. Nemesis down from Fnatic, and this is another kill. Hylissang falls. 3 down. Bwipo falls as well. And Origen are just opening up the base of Fnatic now.
3 members are dead on the side of Fnatic. They're looking to go 0-2 in the first week. Origen will look to take down Fnatic.
They can actually push through the end here. Double 80 carry with the Baron up. There's only 2 members to stop it. I think it ends here.
It's over, it's done. Origen see the Nexus in their sight, and Nukeduck flashes forward for Rekkles, gets back to the fountain. Maybe Rekkles can hold on. One Nexus tower down. Origen 5 men strong. Open up hell on the second, and Rekkles and Broxah can do nothing about it. Origen write the next page in their history by beating Fnatic.
Next chapter, Fnatic 0-2 to start the LEC, from world champions to a false start and a brand new split for spring.
Happy faces on the side of Origen. Many questioned how they would look at the beginning of the split. Would the cohesion be there? But what a way to take down Fnatic as well. A lot of it was down to individual outplays. Kold, he had an impressive early game on that Xin Zhao. But Nukeduck was really the shining star on this vein. He did fantastically finding those picks, getting those outplays. Yes, he made one overextension in the top lane, but that was pretty much his only mistake in this entire game.
I do want to say team effort, though, for Origen. They made sure that Nukeduck was able to constantly be aggressive in the lane, to constantly be punishing Nemesis.